Hello, hello? Can you hear me? Hi, hi! Oh, I'm a bit late. Sorry. I was napping. Hold on. I'm getting everything ready. My background's not ready. Oh god. It's okay. Alright. Okie dokie. Hi, hi. Oh, wait, what the? Why am I facing the other way, bro? What the heck? Huh? I'm literally not facing that way. What the heck? What's going on? Okay, well, that's awkward. Did I have another instance of this app open? Hold on, let me just restart it real quick. Something weird was going on. Have a fun stream, thank you. What happened? I wasn't facing behind. I wasn't even facing behind in the app. That's the weird part. Let's see. Does it load properly? Why is it facing the back, bro? What the heck? I'm so confused, chat. How? How does this happen? Okay. Let me reload this. Maybe there's a... I did! It was working perfectly fine yesterday. Something weird's going on. Hold on. Hello? This is what it is. Okay. That is very strange. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what happened there, but I was facing the wrong way, apparently. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Now it's better. Yeah. Nice to see you in 3D. Hello. My first time being in 3D. Well, actually the second time. The very first time I used this model, it was a while back. And I was using it for Celeste. I was playing, I think, just one of the sessions. I thought you were using VR on this model. Well, you can use VR with this model, but I'm just using my regular tracking with this. So it looks a little different. It has a lot of capabilities, it does. But I haven't really played around with, you know, what this model can do. So I am a little bit limited just because of my technological knowledge at the moment. But hopefully, with enough time and familiarity, I can be more prepared to do cooler stuff with it, because there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with 3D models. I just haven't really experimented with it all that much. You're being shy, It's not that. Your YouTube side is working. It seems to be working. Is it working? I hope it is. Yep. It seems to be working. Yes. Oh, hey, a stream. Hi, Amri. How are you? TikTok side is not up yet, though. I always go live on TikTok last because the moment I lurk on TikTok a little bit, they like kick me out of my own stream and they're like, "Oh, you're not active. Your chat has nobody talking. Therefore, you must be a bot." So they like kick me out of it, which is stupid. Yeah. Yippee, 3D Hime. Okay, Ruga, I might need your expertise with this one because I don't know what this is capable of doing, and it's my first time too. You trying to use this to its fullest extent. Like, I'm using Vinyan, which I don't use all that often, I think. Yeah, it's kind of it's pretty new to me. Hi, Mika. Yeah, welcome in. Or Mika I. Okay, hold on. Yep. Karaoke. I'm trying to go live on not YouTube, on TikTok. Let's add a topic. I'm guessing chat right now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm using VC Face. VC Face, it's all in simple. Oh yeah, I've heard that VC Face is a bit more simple than Binyan. Binyan has so many things that you can do with the models, but I'm low-key lost. There's just so much, you know? So, like, even the loading in and everything is manually loaded. I'm like, what the heck is all this, man? I feel like a boomer because I don't know how to do a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I gotta start learning from like Jonah and other of my friends like Mao who use 3D models. I think they'll have probably a lot more insight on how to do this. But I also feel like a lot of us kind of learn on the fly too. There seems to be a lot of VTuber who just kind of pick things up as we go. That's kind of what I did with VTube Studio when I first started, and it's kind of what I'm doing with this too. Like I just watch tutorials on YouTube and like hope that I'm doing it right. You know what I mean? Yeah, very that. But I'm happy though, because that means I can actually like turn around and stuff now. Like I can show my backsides. I had a clip where I was telling chat that I don't have a butt because all my models are 2D so far until this one. So this one has a bum bum. Hold on. I can show it to you probably. I don't know how to rotate all the way there though. Ta-da! Look at that! Ding ding ding. Does it have hand tracking? I think it should have hand tracking, but because I'm using my iPhone to do the tracking, which only tracks the face, so I haven't really played around with the hand tracking. But technically you can. I just don't have a webcam, so I only have my iPhone tracking, and it doesn't track my hands, so I don't know how to use it. I think I could probably hotkey some stuff, but I need to download the motions and stuff, which I have not done. But if anyone has any resources, that's highly appreciated, and I'll go check them out after stream. Because I was just trying my best to even set this up in the first place, because some stuff were acting way out of whack when I first loaded in this model. Like my neck was breaking and everything. It was crazy. Setting up 3D is a whole different experience. All the parameters can be adjusted, and like it's so customizable. It's honestly insane. But I just need to learn how to actually use it. You know what I mean? Anyways, that'd be a lot of technical engineering. There's a lot. Even just trying to make my mouth not open so big was a hassle. I had to adjust so many things to get it to like track without seeming too unrealistic. Well, not that VTubing was meant to be realistic in the first place, but I just wanted the movement to not look crazy like, and that itself was already a challenge for me. But I guess as a first timer to 3D, that's kind of what it entails. I am excited though to see what are the possibilities that we can do with this model. Although I haven't really experimented that much. Honestly, Lauder has been really holding my hand with all this. Lauder is the creator of this model. Let me just shout him out. I think he's not here tonight, but he has been my mod since like the beginning of time. This guy is one of the backbones of our community because he has been around ever since I first started streaming as a webcam streamer. And he's been around for the transition too. And he himself uses 6-7 months. Look at that. It's the OG. 6-7. Happy 67th month of being subscribed. Woohoo! Let's go. How do you like the puppeting of the model so far? Does it look okay? I adjusted some of the stuff so that it doesn't look so crazy. You get the devil, exactly. And they'll appear. Hi, Yolanda. Thank you so much. What is your personal favorite part of this model? I would love to showcase it. Because there's so many cute like details to this that I feel like I might overlook and that you guys might not see. So if there's any part, Lauder, that you are especially proud of, just let me know. I'ma show it off. Show you off. Tonight I'm gonna show you off. What you want? A million could have never done. Okay, we haven't started the karaoke session of today, but we will be starting it like soon-ish? I haven't really decided. But yeah, Lauder did an amazing job texturing all this. It is like... It is exactly like my model to the T. Like, it's exactly like my Live 2D model to the T. The ears got jiggle. Oh, I think there's a little bit of physics to the ears. Yeah. Texturing goes hard. Yeah. By the way, I'm first today. Oh, were you? Oh my god. I must have missed it. Hold on. Oh my gosh, you were. Happy first, Troy. Wow. Let's freaking go. Let me also amend that. Sorry, Brett Lacat, to dethrone you on stream. There we go. Let's freaking go. I am not first today, you guys. Exactly. I'm so excited. Show the back. You can only do that with 3D. Oh, yes, I did show the back. Hold on, let me show you guys. Show you off. Tonight I'm gonna show you off. Eh, eh, eh. Hold on. How do I turn her again? There we go. Yay! Look at her little tail. Cute, cute, cute. So, so cute. Hold on, I have a button to go back to my by default. Ah, there we go. Makes it better. It's so convenient. I can even... You guys can see me from every angle. It's kind of crazy. I'm not used to this much power. Himetoki, hi Private Akira. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in on YouTube. How are ya? Spinning like a Lego movie character. Yeah. Spinning like... I can real life turntable for you now, guys. I can real life turntable for you. Ding, 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 ding. Do you know that meme where you're making your characters as what you call? Where you're making your character as a game loading screen? Okay, I'm pretty sure there's probably a way to automate this. Probably. But I'm just gonna rotate it manually like that. And let's come on, put some like gamer music in the background. And yeah, we got a Hime Toki video game. Looking like those VTubers with moving motion. Well, I mean, I am 3D now, so technically there is moving motions that are possible. I just haven't explored the ideas yet. My favorite part of this model personally is the eyes. Now, my eyes have always been a part of my model that I really, really love, like of my current main model. But Lauder somehow managed to get it down to the T. I don't know how you did it, man. But it glows. It's so sparkly. Like, I love it. She's so sparkly, Chad. Oh, yeah. And now I can do this, too. Have you seen the photo I uploaded to my socials? Yeah, calling. I love it. I can make memes now in different angles. Looking into those VTubers with moving motions. Yeah, I'm wondering how to do that. I can imagine how. Oh, I'm sure I can load some stuff in here. I just haven't figured out how to do it. But I will dedicate myself to learning it a little more in June. I have more time in June, ironically. Okay, so what's happening is I have some time off from work in June, so that I can have time to work, which is kind of stupid. But you know what I mean? Like, I have time in June, so therefore I can do certain work that I could not do with my like day-to-day responsibilities. As I am honestly low-key overwhelmed. I am so overwhelmed at work. I just had my appraisal meeting the other day, and we do this thing where we talk to our supervisors, and our supervisors kind of tell us like, oh, what are like they give us feedback on our appraisal forms and sort of give us like advice, as well as like what we can aim for and what we can achieve to like work towards a promotion, etc., etc. So we have those things, right? We had that meeting this week, but it also kind of turned into a laundry list of things that I guess my supervisor mentioned along the way over the past half a year. But the thing is, our department is small, but it wasn't really allocated to anybody. So there was all these things we had to do, right? But nobody has done a lot of it because no one was told that they had to do it. So since it was kind of just an idea floating up in the air for a long time, now we have a list of stuff that is undone that I need to kind of choose and pick up from. But ideally, she's saying if I can do them all, that would be great. But I don't know how I'm gonna do it all because there's so much. You have half a year's worth of backlog of stuff that you wanted us to try as a department, but nobody was really given the job to do it. And it's kind of snowballed into this big undertaking now of like different things. So I'm stressed out because I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't even know how I'm gonna complete one in this current state. I've heard this before that a lot of people are not necessarily like that we're not dysfunctional, we're just overwhelmed, and I'm feeling that in my bones right now. Like, I know I can function. In fact, I would say I feel like I organize myself and function pretty well despite everything I take on. I feel like I deliver on most fronts. Most of the time I'm quite timely with things, but when there's like 10 different things I need to do, all with like 6 different steps each and time needed to do it, then I'm struggling to even fathom how that timeline's gonna work out. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm just overwhelmed. But I know that I'll sort myself out. Once I have the time to sit down and like plan out what's gonna be done when, then I'll have a better sensing of how we're gonna do things. It's kind of like with streams and stuff. Okay, I used to feel very, very overwhelmed with streaming. I don't know if I shared this before. I've ever cried before stream, like for a few streams in a row because I just felt so overwhelmed, like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't prepare anything to say, but I would just show up anyway, despite not knowing what to do. It wasn't a very healthy coping mechanism, okay? But to be fair, at the time, I was also streaming a lot more often, so it felt a lot more overwhelming. So once I cut down my streams, now I feel like I try to show up with... I show up to every stream being happy to stream and like wanting to stream and having like way more to yap about, because there's just so much more to talk about when I don't see you every single day, you know? I mean, no. We worked to earn the right to work at what? I'm not comprehending what you just said there. I believe in you. Thank you. Also, Brett, I'm so sorry. I need to refund that pet the Hime because your girl has none of these toggles. None at all are on this model right now. I have no transformation, no outfit change, no nothing. So don't claim anything. Jalem, how are you? Just chilling, not chatting. Bro, I was just reading. Okay, I know that some of you are in the TCG community in Singapore, and this has blown up on my Twitter like today. Where some disgusting people who can't just be normal have been using some TCG confessions page to basically goon. It's so gross, chat. It's so gross. And oh man, it's so unfortunate because this is such typical Singaporean male behavior that I despise and hate. I'm not seeing all of you guys are like that. Absolutely not. Okay, absolutely not. I think a lot of our community members are super sweet chaps. All right, I love you guys. Y'all are super sweet chaps. But there are some people amidst your species that just can't be normal, okay? There are some people that just can't be normal around you guys, and I don't know why. Or can't be normal around women, specifically. Yeah, you want to take a look at what's going on? My God. This has been all over my page, and I feel so sorry for the girls in the TCG community who are literally being named, okay? They're literally being named by these gooners, and they're dropping them by name and telling them how nice their tits look and shit like that. What the hell? Why? Just because you hide behind anonymity does not mean that you have the right to be disgusting and encroach on people's like personal business like that. It is so nasty. Yeah, tits of TITS, bro. Literally. Give me the T, bro. Holy. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I feel like it is deserving of getting shamed. I'm gonna somewhere it's a place that I've worked with before. Now, I don't want to shame the shop or anything. I don't think it's their responsibility, or rather, I don't think it's their fault that people like that are attending. Like, let's say if something terrible happens at Dojima, for example, Amos Eget beats the frick up right outside of your convention. Not really your business. Not really your fault. You know what I mean? It's not on the organizers, it's not on the shop owners that this is happening. But these males, I hope they get named and shamed and absolutely held responsible for the shit they're saying. Because what do you mean? And the thing is, with this kind of thing, it's always about the fellow male validation, okay? It's always about the fellow male validation. I never really understood it personally, but this is what they refer to when it comes to the male loneliness epidemic, all right? This is what they're saying. Because this is the kind of behavior some of you be displaying in public. In public! It is so gross. So, here it is. So this was a tweet by Eni, E-N-I. And I don't know. So what I understand is she used to be based in Melbourne and then she moved back to Singapore and she's active in the TCG scene. Okay, she's active in the TCG scene. And she goes to certain card shops, and there are very little girls, as you know, in the TCG community, as it is, right? Confession 2902. I go to shop to see Tiff. Tiff, I'm assuming, is a conventionally attractive, like, player in the TCG community because she gets name dropped a lot here. Okay, I go to shop to see Tiff fighting with the Virgin Boys, drilling emoji. Confession 2906. Tiff, Arisaria Goddess, Smash, Sighing Face. Ew. Confession 2909. One Tiffany 60 Boys, Tiff with a weekly event. That's... Confession 2908. Hot news, somebody at shop on last Sunday. Careful, guys. Just please make a cover of a seat. Gross! What the frick? Okay, and because she voiced this out on Twitter and it kind of gained some traction because people are like, oh, why can't you guys just be normal, right? They started attacking her. They started attacking Eni for like spreading the word. First of all, this is a public page, I'm assuming. This is a public page that you are so-called confessing your nasty shit to. It is out there for the public to see. You kind of built that branding yourself, brothers who are building up and like commenting this kind of stuff, okay? So, Confession 3008, Ina got face. Confession 3007, this, any writing about this, get attention already goes into hiding, writing on the hype, then scared. Twitter breach, surely different, not very chill, also look a bit like Transformer. What? It's not her fault that this is your behavior. It's not her fault. She literally just reposted whatever you guys are saying on this confession page onto her own Twitter where it's public to see. Okay, same thing. And here you have to attack her character. You have to attack her looks just because she's calling you out. It's crazy. You see, the first thing they go and attack. Any chopped, so need to stir shit to get attention. Terrible, terrible behavior. Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you using this page. Of course they get defensive over literal consequences. Exactly. So it's honestly so awful. And the worst one, Annie, you are next. You're fighting. These people are literally sexually harassing people on these confession pages, okay, name dropping them and telling them how nice their tits look, how they want to goon to her whenever they go to the shops. And once they get called out on it, she apparently is subjected to be the next victim because you guys don't know how to behave once your name is not attached to all this. Okay, I don't know how they're going to out the people who are sending this shit to the page. I'm sure there's gonna be a way. I'm sure there's gonna be a way for them to do it. I'm just not sure how. So honestly, TCG Confessions gotta take some action. Like, go screen the stuff that y'all post, first of all. Go screen the submissions and see who's, you know, posting all this, because it's giving the entire community a bad rap. And the thing is, I know that there's a lot of people who are very normal, but this small handful of bad actors are making y'all seem super not normal. Unfortunately, the most unfortunate part, I think, is that it is not even surprising anymore. This is just disappointing behavior, but is it surprising? No. Because when it comes to anonymity, some of you just don't know how to behave. It's terrible. I really hope that they can find the people responsible for all this and take some corrective action, honestly. Because it is dangerous enough to exist as a woman. What more just someone who wants to enjoy her hobbies, right? Can you imagine? Okay, I know a lot of you in the chat, you guys are not women, you might not understand. But it is so frustrating to see this every other day. The misogyny that comes with just existing. It's exhausting, honestly. We can't exist in any space without being the target of attacks just because of our gender. All these players, man, it's honestly like I know I'm not the only one disappointed in it. It's like not just me. You guys probably feel it as well. I was like, man, yeah, why can't you just be normal, bros? My God. I don't know what to say. It's the unfortunate thing is that so many guys out there, you seek your male validation so hard that women have to be the victim to this, to like be your sort of like, I don't know how many of you are guilty of it, how many of you have seen this happen in male circles, okay? I've seen it happen. We've all heard of SG Nasi Lemak. For those of you who are not familiar with the term, SG Nasi Lemak sounds very cute, sounds very innocent, right? But SG Nasi Lemak was a notorious group of about 20,000 males in Singapore, a Telegram group, where all they did was send pictures, send nudes, send compromising, sometimes not even compromising, sometimes just pretty girls or girls that they find pretty. They send it to this circle jerk of 20,000 people, okay? 20,000 people, girlfriends' pictures, ex-girlfriends' pictures, pictures they find on Instagram, girls they seem hot. They just send it there. It's like a giant goon pool. I don't understand. There was a whole crackdown on the thing, but it was terrible because the thing is, it's so prevalent. Like, even if it wasn't this 20,000 member Telegram group, out there in different young male circles, definitely they're doing it to real women. Like within their own friend groups, who's stopping them? Within their own private conversations with each other, who's stopping them? You know, we're not safe even on the internet. There's larger cases. Oh, for sure. I'm sure there's larger cases everywhere. The thing is, there's so many. And so often, too. Like, I don't understand it. As a woman, I don't understand. Because what is the point of you sharing all these women you find attractive to broadcast it to the greater, like, male audience? I don't understand. I also don't understand. But it does feel like it stems from some sort of male validation seeking, where they feel like if they are part of something bigger, if everybody agrees that this is in good taste, it's kind of like a fan club, but it's a nasty one because you're subjecting not fictional people, you know, to this kind of behavior. If it's fiction, I understand, because fiction is a safe space, okay, for the most part, unless it's problematic, like, you know, child characters, etc., which is a whole different conversation. But when you're subjecting real people to this kind of behavior, chemical castration. I wish it was legal, but it's not. Sadly, things are sadly because of society. I know and I hope that as we progress and as we expose behaviors like this, that it improves the general behavior of the public, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult. As you say, it's a systematic issue, right? A lot of young boys grow up thinking that women are inferior, that women should be subservient to them, and it is kind of weaved into our everyday interactions with like young guys and even people who are older and grown up. I feel like a lot of guys who seek this kind of behavior, like the whole alpha male thing, is a thing also because, and the thing is, they blame it on feminism, right? They blame it on feminism. Women are taking our jobs. Women are becoming more educated, and therefore things are no longer so simple anymore. So they have to victimize women and villainize them in order to feel better about themselves. But it does stem from a lot of insecurity, feelings of feeling like not safe, maybe insecure, and then you're like projecting it onto the other gender because you feel like it's their fault that things are like that. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more that I can probably look up and research about this thing, but at the surface level, this is my understanding of it at the moment. At least this stream gonna be on archive, bro. Okay, I'm this close to archiving it because I'm not someone who likes to stir drama. No, but I felt like this was worth chatting about because it's something that it was on my mind, you know, as I started stream today. I saw it like happening in real time earlier today, and I was like, I gotta try and I think I gotta talk about this. Women are taking over our jobs while half the population taking up jobs. I don't know. Can I ask and kind of open something up for debate? Oh, sure. It's a just chatting stream after all. Well, our karaoke part will start around 9 p.m, so we've got time. No worries. Want to say archive? Oh no, this is unarchived. But I don't think I've said anything that is like crazy talk right now. You can call me out if you think that my stance on things are a little skewed, or if you feel like there is counter arguments to what I am saying right now. Feel free to. It's an open discussion. People want to start out. No, it's okay. I'm good. We are fine. I think I'm pretty clear of my own boundaries. And honestly, if anyone does end up trying to attack, you know, us for saying basic stuff like that, it reflects more about them than it does about us. Generally, if it's crazy to someone, it's just a follower cleanse. True. Yangsa, hi! Hey Amy, I did it! The salaryman is retiring at the end of the year and I'm moving out of Singapore! Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations! Does that mean you've achieved your FIRE dream? FIRE, which means... Oh shucks, what does it mean again? Ah! Something retire early. Oh. FIRE. Financial independence, retire early. FIRE. Congrats! I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. What are some places that you want to go to? Wow, that must feel so freeing. Like you've got all these options. Life is lifing for you right now. Okay, hold on. Chrono says, there are some women who assume some of these subservient roles as a means to make a living or because of financial gain, which you consider this group to be a part of the reason that perpetuates the problem of some of men's behaviors. I would say yes and no. Okay, so the thing is, all right, let's think about it the other way around as well. All right, let's think about it the other way around. I feel like the whole, you know, sugar baby, sugar daddy industry has been booming lately, right? Or rather, it's become a lot more prominent after COVID because people were working from home and exploring alternative options for income, and therefore work in this regard has also kind of surfaced as more mainstream. Not now. I'll eat after stream. What? I'll eat after stream. Okay, sorry. Husband just came home from buying dinner. Suddenly, I blank. Okay, but I will say that, look, a lot of women also seek out services like that, right? There are women who consume content where the entertainer is like daddying you, or like taking care of you, or like, you know, offering some sort of comfort in that regard, or has a certain sort of like dominance complex or whatever it is. I'm not gonna yuck on your yum, but you know what I mean, right? People seek out certain things from wherever they do. But whether that translates to real life and translates to real life expectation is a whole nother issue. Like just because most women consume, or a lot of women consume content where they get daddied, right, does not mean that they expect every male out there to act that way. You know, there's still this realistic expectation of that is, in that regard, it's entertainment, it is fiction most of the time, right? It is all this other stuff, but it's not real life. Okay? Why is it that if it's women performing the same kind of services that's supposed to perpetuate a problem? Because it should be kept separate in the first place. Just because women or some women engage in certain services and provide certain fantasies does not mean that should be the expectation for real life, right? I feel like there should be that distinction. But because it's been ingrained in our society since a long time ago, where in only recent times, I feel, have male sex workers been more prevalent, then it's possible that it was due to some or a long time of exposure, long time of this existing as a female role or female service, that some men come to expect it. But it shouldn't. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, there should be a distinction between fantasy and like real life. But some people who cannot distinguish that, of course, have a problem. It's called addiction. And they should get help for it. Because those expectations are going to translate to their real life, and it's going to end up affecting their real life relationships if they end up getting into one with a woman. Petroli says, anyways, we also have another issue. People expect equality in outcomes when what we need is equality in opportunities. I feel like there is an issue both ways because there is already an imbalance. So, Chrono says, I see where you're coming from, by the way. Even if it's sexist, I'm on the stance that these men's behaviors are not justified. Oh, absolutely. I think everyone in chat can agree on that. These naughty boys need to learn to behave. Keep it in their pants. Hold on. I think I missed a lot of chat. Hold on. The smell of the fishball noodles is distracting me right now. My husband's eating dinner and oh gosh, it smells so good. Hi Boba! My baby! Hello Blooming Boba! One of my wonderful female viewers. Hello girly. I love you. Yes, I am in 3D right now. Woohoo! Pacholi says, I've seen the theories that the issue in many countries where you've been like pushing men to be the breadwinner and basically pushing stereotypical man stuff and then suddenly pull the rug under the man and give no support, you get angry men with no one to turn to. I feel like that is a reasoning, but it still doesn't remove men from a position of privilege. You know, like, yeah, there are statistics to say that more women are in the workforce, but there's also statistics to say that we get paid less. We get expected to, like we are not considered for promotions as much, especially if we get pregnant and start families. Even though it's biologically not something that we can like choose, that we are the ones to bear the child, you know what I mean? So it might not always be able to be exactly the same just because we also have differences in many regards. Like, I wouldn't expect I feel like there are some things that need to be more universal that have been progressing, like mental health day offs, removing mental illness stigma so that people can function with less like, how to say, difficulty and with more understanding. But we can't expect to be treated the same when it comes to things like our hormone cycle, because males have a 24-hour hormone cycle and females have a 28-day hormone cycle. It is totally different. Like, guys or biological guys will wake up with their hormones, you know, and energy kind of being the same every day, going through the same cycle every day. But for women, it's totally different. We're going to have days that we have energy. We're going to have days that we literally do not have energy because of our hormone cycle. That's not something we can control. It is biological differences that I hope can be considered more in implementing more equal opportunities or equitable opportunities, if we want to use that instead. Equitable meaning we try to make things equal, but the approach is going to be different. And I think that's necessary since we're dealing with two very different groups of people. A positive, however, is that a lot more research on female health has been coming up. Did you know that a lot of medical misogyny is very common? Because for a long time, the average white male was the perfect like test subject for most medical procedures and like effects of procedures, where there's a lot of research that completely disregards the female gender because they are a lot harder to conduct research on, given all of the factors that I had mentioned before. We have different hormone cycles, a lot of other things that could affect results, and therefore if you want so-called easier, consistent results, you'll perform it on white men. So thankfully, a lot more studies are slowly coming out to make things clearer and to make, well, the academia on medicine more relevant to the female species. We are not completely different, but we have key differences that are going to affect how we take medicine, how we react to it, how it affects us in the long run. But a lot of this was not considered until more recent years, like in the past 30 years perhaps. So we are still behind in a lot of ways academically. Educating people will definitely help with much stigma as well, just like how we experience heart attacks differently. I haven't heard about that. That's interesting. We experience heart attacks differently? Bradley Cass is 11. Do you space having a better period tracker than actual medical period trackers? I feel like medical period track. Okay, the whole thing about period tracking. Okay, for those who didn't know, a lot of things can affect your period. The duration of it, when it comes, when it does not come. Stress is a big factor, lack of sleep, nutrition, all these things can affect your period. So you can't just say that, oh, just because you are ovulating on this day, you're definitely going to be ovulating at the same time next month. No, that's not how it works. For me, my personal experience, okay, I've recently had a 32-day cycle instead of a 28, no, not 32-day cycle, 36-day cycle instead of 28-day cycle. I thought I was pregnant, okay, because I was 12 days late. I was a week and a half late to my period, and I was wondering what the hell is going on, right? Turns out it's because I went off my birth control and my hormones was still stabilizing and getting used to my natural cycle again. So I didn't know, but it would delay my few periods after getting off the medication because it is getting used to my natural like regulation again. I was like, whoa. A friend was so stressed at work, she had a 60-day cycle. And not to mention, this is completely excluding the people who naturally have like cycles that are not regular also. a lot of it can be like mental health stuff. So I have a lot of friends, or I have a number of friends who have depression or ADHD or anxiety, and they have irregular periods because they are constantly affected by these factors. So it's a bit harder for them to predict when it's going to happen for them too. Women heart attacks have different symptoms. I gotta look that up. That is very interesting. Let's period trackers has been more accurate compared to my previous tracks like the Flow and the Built and Health app. Well, I will say that due diligence is also a big thing. Like a lot of the times we'll just key it in the first few cycles and then we get lazy, right? But the predictions do get better with more information. So you gotta also make sure you upkeep it. In fact, my Let's tracker is totally off right now because after I got off the medication, I haven't updated it. But it's still nice to have. Whenever they say like, "Oh, your period's coming," I'm like, "It's always on the way. It's always on the way until I hit menopause." Can you imagine, as a guy? This is totally involuntary, by the way, which some guys do not know, or there have been misconceptions from some men that I've read on like Reddit and stuff, full grown, okay, by the way, like 40, 50 years old, thinking, why can't you just hold the blood like you do pee? It's totally involuntary. You think I want to bleed? In any case, yeah, so can you imagine having to anticipate that 5 out of 30 days of the month, you're going to be bleeding out of your cock? Can you imagine? You have to plan around that symptom, even if it isn't like anything else going on, right? Just the fact that you're gonna suddenly bleed out of your butthole, out of your cock. Like, boo! I'm here. For the next 5 days, you gotta wear a diaper. Like, a diaper, what do you call? A diaper equivalent. To prevent yourself from staining the furniture, staining your clothes. Bleeding everywhere. Gets especially hard to sleep with. Unhinged Hime Statler. No, I'm just trying to make comparisons. And it doesn't stop when you sleep, so good luck if you have cramps. Exactly. The number of days that I had to stay up and out of school when I was in secondary school because I had debilitating cramps. Awful, awful. Would not recommend. I used to have really, really bad symptoms of like PMS, and I would be basically unable to function for a day. I don't know when my hormone level had stabilized because now I don't feel it as badly. I still feel the cramping feeling. It does get uncomfortable. I don't have the energy. I break out in my face, all sorts of things. But it doesn't leave me paralyzed in bed anymore. I'm not like projectile vomiting every few hours. It's terrible. It's a literal sickness sometimes. I don't know how my period like kind of adjusted itself so that now in adulthood it doesn't do that anymore, thank God. But in my teenhood, oh man, it was awful. My cramps always got worse at night, maybe because there's less things to distract me. Oh, possibly. I still get insomnia a day before my period. So something that happens to me that I don't know if it happens to like most people or whether it's a common thing, but I get insomnia the night before. Like it hasn't started yet. Okay, it hasn't started yet. No. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the anticipation. I'm feeling the anxiety. I can't sleep for whatever reason. And I'm the kind of person that can fall asleep anytime, anywhere, most of the time. It's only when my period comes, and boom, my sleep cycle from sleeping at like 12 a.m., I sleep at 3 or like 2. I can't fall asleep for hours because of hormones or whatever it is. Or maybe my body's just bracing itself, you know? Cushion the impact of the period when it comes. I don't understand it fully. I can only share from my own experience. But I do know that it's different for every woman too. And it is a big part of our lives after we get it. Little me did not know how much this was going to change my life when I first got it. But once I experienced a few months of it, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to plan my entire life around this thing, aren't I? In some ways, yeah. I still try to be more functional nowadays. Like, I don't immediately take a sick day the moment that I have it now. But it's because my symptoms have lessened a lot. I always break out in the same 3 places a few days before, so pimple patches are always at the ready. Ah! I feel you, girl. I feel you. How are pimple patches, by the way? I haven't used them in years. I'm not sure if they're still effective or not. Hi, Yumi. Welcome in. How are you? We're just yapping. We are yapping about periods. We're yapping about all sorts of things. We had some crazy stuff happening in the local, like, Singapore TCG community that's been trending on Twitter, at least in local Twitter. I don't know about wherever else. But it's been kind of crazy. Basically, some people just can't behave. I always run out of pimple patches in, like, 3 packs, by the way. To be fair, Brad, you are still really young. You're still really young. I feel like my acne never sorted itself until I hit my mid-20s. It kind of persisted for me, but mine was hormonal acne. I'm not sure about yours. Different kinds of acne too, so different approaches for them. I only finally got serious about my skincare sometime in my early 20s, and it took me years to just clear the skin. And now I'm just fighting off the acne, like the scars. Are you saying I gotta be old afterwards to stop? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that hopefully you can look forward to it getting better in the future. But meanwhile, you'll just have to embrace your youth and the things that come with it. Blooming Bulbas is pretty good. The new ones have cute designs as well. Bought some cinnamon roll ones recently. Oh, cute! I should really go get some pimple patches. The thing is, I feel like a lot of my pimples are not really the kind which has a lot of sebum too. It's just little ones that go away after a few days, so it's not really worth it to have the pimple patch. I get maybe 1 or 2 of like the fuming angry pimples, you know, every month. Switching to a consistent and gentle skincare routine was great for my skin. Oh! I recommend Core SX, I think. Specifically the back ones. What are those? I use theirs very good. Hold on. I need to keep that in a tab. I need to look that up. Oh, interesting. Pimple patches. Okay, okay, I see it. It looks interesting. Never tried it. I might have to ask my dermatologist though how this might affect me, because I'm on some skin recovery and I don't want like external factors affecting how my skin is recovering, you know? Expensive as heck though. Oh man. Well, if it doesn't happen too often, the black ones always sell out too. Oh man, it must be really good though. The black ones are super seamless. Man, I'm afraid that I'll leave it on my face and forget. Forever 21. Me? I wish. Though recently when we had our art meet last week, I was so flattered because, okay, a lot of the people who appeared, I think there were maybe 2 or 3 of them who were older than me. But most of them were younger, like way younger. Like around, I think, 10 years younger, even some. So when they told me I don't look like I am approaching my 30s, I was so flattered. Very flattered. Although it might be a gene thing for me. My parents are 50 plus, mid 50s going to late 50s, and they still look like they're in their 30s and 40s. Not gonna lie. Hopefully that persists for me as well. I kind of like looking younger, not because I don't embrace getting older. I think getting older is a beautiful thing, and all the things that come with it, regardless of the pain, regardless of everything. But it's kind of like an indicator of your body saying, you know, it's lived a good life, and it's time to move to the next stage, right? And not everyone gets to experience getting older too, so it's a privilege. That's how I see getting older. But of course, my time hasn't come yet, I feel. So however I'm gonna enjoy my youth, I will enjoy it. Not to say that that's gonna prevent me from old age. It's just not come yet. So it's kind of hard for me to fathom how that's going to feel like and be like in overall. Though I do follow some influencers who are over the ages of 50, over the ages of 60, still making content, still slaying on social media, and they are sharing their honest experience about being in their 50s, being in their 60s, and not having a cosmetic surgery or things to sort of rewind time, or anything like that. I feel like prevention measures is good, like exercising, and taking collagen if you want your skin to be, you know, still more bubbly, elastic, and all that. But it's not a necessity. You know, I feel like looking your age is not a bad thing. It really isn't. Blooming Boba says when my mom was in her 30s, she was still being mistaken as a secondary school student. That's so cute. Honestly, yeah, my colleagues still... I have quite a small build in general. And honestly, I haven't really... Like, my build or my looks, my makeup hasn't really changed all that much from when I was a teenager. Just a bit more refined, you know? So, when I'm in, like, lazy attire, like just wearing a shirt with, you know, jeans, I have been told I look like one of those young people. Or like a student or something like that. I like that when I get stopped down the streets, you know, for insurance policies and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh, you're working on studying now? You're working on studying?" And like, I'm studying, and then they leave me alone because they know I have no money. If I say I'm studying, they don't bother me. When I was a toddler having a birthday party, the organizers didn't take her seriously, though they thought they were pranking them. She had to show ID. Oh man, this Hime scamming people? No, I'm just saving both our time. Okay, let's be honest. It's saving both our time. I don't want to be rude about it. Okay, I don't believe in being rude about it. I had a colleague today that was being called by a representative from Citibank or something like that, promoting some of their new accident plan or travel insurance or something like that, and she was kind of like super rude to them. And it made me go like, look, these people are just trying to do their jobs. You know, you think they wanted to be telepersons and salespeople? I'm sure they have other things that they've wanted to do. Not that it's not a necessary thing. Though I think now in the day and age, telemarketing is kind of going out of trend in my opinion. That said, people who do work in telemarketing are just trying to do their jobs, you know? That you're not obliged to buy from them. They're just people, you know, they're not scammers. Okay, to be clear, it's a huge distinction between people who are just telemarketers and scammers, but they're just doing their job. There's no need to be mean to them, you know? It's one thing to save time and tell them like, hey, I'm not interested in this kind of thing. Can you please take me off the call list so that you don't get as many calls? Okay, remember to take them off the call, take yourself off the call list and say that you don't want to receive any telemarketing promotions. It does help. Or at least they will be aware that you don't want to be called. But you don't have to be rude and you don't have to be mean to them. They're just trying to get by. Exactly. Snowme, hello! Thank you for the first time chat. How are ya? What brings you here today? How have you found us? I always tell them I'm studying. I mean, telling them you're studying is like kind of an excuse to... I'm gonna be honest, I think most of them already know. So I don't tell them I'm studying if it's over the phone, but if they see me on the street and they're like, are you working on studying? I'm just like, I am studying, or I don't earn a lot of money, so whatever you're selling me, I can't afford it. Thanks. The only time I am a little more abrasive is when they don't take no for an answer and they keep pushing and like following you, you know? Then I say, I've already said no, please leave me alone. I said no to you nicely, please leave me alone. Because some people are really persistent about this whole thing, which I understand is still part of their job, but the hard selling thing is not really my vibe and I don't like it. So that's when I start to be a little bit more abrasive. Not mean, just firm. I just don't answer. I have the power of ignoring. Oh yeah, if I have my earpiece on, like I just pretend I don't hear them or see them. Sometimes we're talking about like people who approach you on like the streets or through the phone, telemarketing or, you know, insurance roadshows, that kind of thing, where they try to rope people in. Do you have time for a 10-minute survey that we're going to make a sales pitch to you? No, thank you. Well, I used to just take the surveys if I had the time, because honestly, they have a difficult time securing people for these kind of things already. I'll just tell them that I'm not interested in getting any promotional material. I'm not going to buy anything from you. But if you still want to survey me despite all that, I'm happy to sit down and take a quick survey and get the frick out, you know? So I have sat down just out of politeness and out of like, I have time in my day today. Sure. But you gotta be clear with them that you're not gonna get anything. Other than telemarketers, I've gotten preachers come up to me and that don't take no. What? Preachers? I don't think that's allowed here. I think it's not really allowed in Singapore. Unless you're in a church. Unless you're... What? You're on the street? Well, I've had... Okay. There are cult groups that exist in Singapore who do operate like that. They'll approach you at the MRT. They'll approach you on the streets. There are preachers that come to the house. They are most likely from a cult of some sort. In a certain attire, yeah, possibly. They approach in school is crazy. What the heck? Tell security. Unless they got permission, which I don't think they did. You speak Japanese? Mama desu. Not really. I'm taking Japanese lessons, but I will say that I'm still not confident speaking it much. If people were to speak in Japanese and chat, and I had some sort of an idea what they were saying, maybe I'll if I understand, then I'll reply with simple sentences if I can. But other than that, I don't use Japanese much yet. I want to eventually, but I'm still not very confident. Honestly, I'm struggling, guys. Intermediate Japanese is a whole nother level. I am struggling. I used to be able to comprehend the lessons pretty easily, but now I'm feeling like I need at least 2 lessons worth of reviews because I am lost. Japanese princess one day, never gonna happen. I'm Chinese. Though it would be cool if I ever like became a big Vtuber in another country. I think that's cool. But I don't think I could be a Japanese princess as a Chinese girl. No. I have people coming to my house, knock on the door. I will hold on my phone and say, "Who are you again?" Bro, okay. Let me tell you a funny story about, you know, Jehovah's Witnesses and door-to-door evangelism. Okay. My dad is a pastor. My dad is a Protestant Christian pastor. And he will engage them if he has the time of day. He has invited Jehovah's Witnesses back to our house to have deeper conversations about what it means to be people of God, and discuss where their logic may or may not be flawed. It's been interesting to be a witness to this. And honestly, they're usually quite... Oh, they're still people at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And a lot of them have been indoctrinated or have like grown up in, you know, certain belief systems that are hard to break out of if you've never had a different perspective. So my dad's take is he will invite them in if he can spare it. And it is illegal. I believe on the premise that they won't take up arms. And there are some other stuff that I'm sure is problematic state-wise. It is, but there are still people. Yeah, there are still people who make these moves. So my dad would invite them to come back on a different day for tea. And they would like bond over cupcakes and tea or coffee and talk about God, you know? And it's not necessarily a bad thing to have an open conversation. Bob is on ads. Oh, hold. Sorry, Bob's on ads. Oh, don't need to hold. Are you back? Wow, yeah. My dad is he's very passionate about the word of God and how God moves in society. So he's not opposed to talking to people as long as he feels that you're open to listening. I don't speak French, just know me. Though I did grow up in France a little bit. I stayed in France for about 3 years of my life. In fact, my latest reel or my latest like short form video was on, well, not my experience, but my mom's experience in France, because my little brother was born in France. They have express delivery service there, chat. They have like baby delivery service. My mom was set up, right? My brother was pushed out of her cooch from a midwife. She was standing behind there, giving CPR to my mother's uterus, and he came out in 3 pushes. I was like, whoa, that is so much better than what she had to go through with me. You know what she went through with me? I was about 2 weeks overdue. No, not 2 weeks. I was a couple days overdue, okay? I was like overgrown, way too comfortable in the cooch, did not want to come out. So they had to induce labor for her. They had to induce labor when it came to me. And she went through a 12-hour labor. 12 hours. Also, she found out she was allergic to one of the medications, so she was having an allergic reaction while giving birth to me. Okay, and I was about to drown in her pussy. I was about to drown because I was in there for way too long already. My lungs were starting to develop. I was ready to come out, but I wasn't out yet. So if I started breathing in her uterus, I would drown. All right. So they had to induce labor. She had to go through a long-ass labor with me. They had to use the vacuum suction thing to kind of like try and pop me out, but it didn't work. Okay? They can only do that twice. Otherwise, my head gonna be like completely disfigured. I came out with a cone head because I was sucked out of there. It did not work. They used forceps to kind of like pull me out. Eventually, I came out. I can't remember how exactly. But it was a nightmare. And that's why I'm afraid of giving birth. Bro got vacuumed out, yeah. And after she tells me all this and that I've heard this story like over and over again throughout my life, she's like, you should have a few children yourself. Ah! What? It sounds like a very painful process. Yeah, it is, of course. You were very comfortable, didn't want to enter the real world. Yeah, did not want to enter the real world. You know what I hate? Okay, I stole this from a comedian, okay, but I heard her say it and I thought it was so relevant and funny to this conversation especially. You know how some people are like, oh, so we have cesarean deliveries now where they like make an incision so that they can extract the baby directly from the uterus instead of it going through the vaginal canal, because some babies are either like too big for the moms, or it has to come out like really, really quick because of certain complications. Okay? And the worst thing I've heard this comedian being said to her was like, oh, because she had a C-section. Oh, took the baby out the sunroof, eh? Baby out the sunroof? In a car with no sunroof? Totally different experience. It wasn't like she could press a button and it just retracted, girl. It did not do that. They had to make that sunroof to extract the baby. Very different experience from opening a sunroof. Ah! Cuts off the top of the car. Exactly! Stupid ass comments. Never say that to a woman who's had a C-section. Those big babies have warrior genes, man. Okay, my aunt had to have a C-section because my aunt is tiny. She's tinier than me. And my uncle is huge. He's a huge man, okay? And they've got quite a big age difference too. So her babies were huge as well. The baby was so big they had to, they're like, get her out of there like through the top because, girl, that baby overgrown for you. Maybe that sounds so degenerate. Why? That's just the truth of their dynamic. She's a tiny woman. He's a big Asian man, okay? There's not a lot of them out there. But my uncle is a huge Asian man. Huge. Like, he's quite tall, large build, while my aunt is super petite. So when they started having children, it's like all of them went through C-section. Big babies having warrior genes? I don't know about that. Hamster and banana meme. Okay, look, your mind went there, not me. You're the degenerate, not me. That was not even in the realm of my considerations. Cleanse your mind. God, imagine saying that as a term. You're a sunroof baby. God. Bradley Cat says, I have 2 friends who I think are half a head taller than me. Whoa. I don't think you stopped growing though. You're still young. Bling Boba says, wish I got my dad's height. Ended up with basic Asian height, so hoping for a growth spurt. To this day, I stopped growing at secondary too. I was 15, going on 16, 18, thinking, man, I wish I could be tall. I want to be a lanky ass model. Because, okay, to be fair, my batch of classmates when I was in secondary school, a lot of them grew up to become models. A lot of them. Not just in my batch, like my seniors batch as well. They were like, there was an objectively decent number of conventionally attractive girls in my batch that ended up becoming models and ended up becoming, you know, working in the fashion industry and all that because they were like, you know, conventionally attractive and they can walk the runways. Yeah. They've been doing it for years now too. You mean you've been fit? I have been the same height since I was 15. Like, we're talking about horizontal growth. I've stopped growing horizontally since I was 15. That hasn't stopped me from growing in other areas. You know, mentally, emotionally, vertically. Wait, no. I meant to say vertical. Horizontal is the other way around. My bad. I wish I stopped growing horizontally. Ooh. But, okay, I've never... Okay, my second growth spurt, guys. My second growth spurt. I mixed it up. I can't call myself an artist. I mixed it up. My second growth spurt, chat, was in my mid-20s. When I got married. When I started staying with my husband. I gained a whole 10 kg. That was... Okay, I used to be 45 kg. Okay, I'm quite short. So 45 is like... it's like more... You know, close to... It's almost average weight, but it's still on the lighter side. And then once I started living with my husband, I ballooned 10 kg after staying with him, getting married to him, everything. Well, it's kind of plateaued now. I think that's my new normal. Okay, but yeah, that's just how it is now. Got a little more meat on my bones. My mom says that I look physically like kind of different, but I think it's like not a bad difference. My husband says it's not a bad difference because when he met me, he said I look really scrawny, like I was sick. It wasn't that bad, okay? It's just that I'm thicker now. I'm just a little thicker now. I started getting taller too. That I was so short in high school. Oh. Well, short kings and queens, nothing wrong with being short. Honestly, height is... I'd say that height is... overrated anyway. It's something that you can manipulate with insults and things nowadays. So, don't worry about it too much. At the end of the day, your personality is going to show through, in my opinion. It's normal. I'm about 45 too. When I went to Korea, jumped quite a bit for a while. Too much good food. Man nods. Good job, Chewy. Hey, look. I ballooned 10 kg. He gained 20 kg, okay? So, who's making him happy? Me. He's gotten more happy gains than I got happy gains, chat. 20 kg worth of happy gains. He used to tell me, okay, so I have a history of dating guys who end up gaining a lot of weight, okay? Not their fault. It's just not their fault that they're happy with me. Maybe they were just hitting that age, or maybe we were just, you know, they were naturally like around the age of like just finish NS, right? So once you come out of NS and you expect to gain the weight back, right? So I think in my past there were at least 3 relationships I've been in where whoever I got together with at the beginning slowly started gaining weight up to 10 or so kg because I only been with them like 2 years at the most. And they get sick at the end of our relationship. They get so thick. And then I met my husband, and he beat the record. He proved that he was the happiest of them all. Even though at the beginning of the relationship, I was like, babe, you're gonna get fat. You're gonna get bigger. You're gonna get thicker. And he assured me, babe, don't worry. In all of my previous relationships, I've never gained any extra weight. I always have difficulty gaining weight one. It's okay. I won't gain weight. I'm not like the other boys. And then he comes out here to smash those records. I love it. I'm not like the other boys. I am that and more. I'm writing a book about glass. Like, hey, hi, Alex, Thumb, N1. Welcome in. Not like the other boys. Ooh, yeah, he is not like the other boys. He's more than that. Yeah, my husband used to have abs when I started dating him. Now he has a strong man body instead, which is also great. I appreciate him in any of his physical forms. Nath says, he may have a confession to make. I've been following other VTubers other than you. I'm sorry. No, Nath, why are you apologizing for that? I follow other VTubers apart from myself. You don't see me beating myself up about it. It's fine. Enjoy what you enjoy. Everyone has a lot of different things to offer. I believe that. And if you're enjoying the content of other people, go freaking go for it. If you can find your community, find your people, I'm happy for you. And if it's us, I'm doubly happy because then I get to have you in here. Or if you want to like dip 10 toes in 10 different communities, who's stopping you? Why not? Don't ever feel obliged to stay loyal to a certain community just because you've gotten comfortable in it, okay? I feel like every community has something to offer. And that depends on what you're looking for and what they're offering too. But here, I don't know, how would you describe our community chat? I feel like, honestly, I've been a little bit inactive on Discord and stuff. I've just been so busy, all right? I have difficulties just showing up for stream, much less being active on Discord. But chill as fuck. I'm glad you guys find it chill. I try not to make it like a high stakes thing. I think like people should be free to come and go as they please. But I've always been... I don't know how many of you feel like you are the low maintenance friend or anything like that. But I feel like I've always never really needed that much, you know, touch points in order to feel like we have something good. And like, I'm the kind of friend that will hit you up anytime as if nothing, like no time has ever passed. And I would be equally happy to hang out with you regardless whether it was 3 years ago or now, you know? 7.5k RL meetup, bro. That'll be in about hold on. Twitch is gonna reflect that in approximately 18 followers. So what happens on Twitch, right, is because they shorten it, they kind of round up or round down. So once you cross the 50 threshold, they'll reflect the next 100. So right now we're at 7,432, but in 18 followers, we're gonna be 7.5 on Twitch. For me, just Chewy's enough. Aww, I'm glad y'all like him so much. Don't worry, Hime, we're doing a sequel. A sequel to what? Boba says random, but a while ago I claimed the redeem sketch thingy. Oh, okay, I have not been keeping up with the redeems for the sketches, so I have to get to that. I should plan an art stream at some point. Yeah, I'll plan an art stream to clear all the sketches. How's your hand doing, Hime? Honestly, better, but it's been still a bit weak. I've been really dreading like this period of time where I'm trying to recover my wrist because I love drawing, right? And it is okay, as a creative, when you can't draw, it is, or if you can't create as a creative, right, you become the most annoying person ever, okay? And I can feel it in my bones. It's like, oh man, I want to draw, but my wrist hurts, so I can't draw. Or I'll like draw halfway and then it starts to hurt and I'm like, freak! And I just get so mad, okay? I've seen people equating drawing to darking it before. It's a similar kind of frustration, I suppose, just not as crude. But it really is like, I gotta get this thing out there. I wanna do the thing, but I can't do the thing. And it's just like, ah! And then it starts to like manifest in other areas of your life and affect you. Hide your toilet papers. What? What? Real pain, Pecco hours. Excuse me, what? If you're an artist or a creative, you will understand. Okay, you will understand. But I'm not sure how it feels like what the equivalent is if you are someone who is not like inclined to feeling like you need to do that. As many streams ago, I think I DM'd you. Oh, okay. Oh, was it the one where you're in between Caleb and Jane? Hold on, was I not supposed to say that out loud? Ah, okay, yeah. Sounds crazy. Yeah, it does sound a little crazy. I don't mean it that way. It's a very cute doodle, chat. I promise you, it's a very cute doodle. It's just the faces like squished together. I mean, I get it, but like, how does one connect to that? Okay, I saw it on Twitter that time. Like, somebody was just tweeting out that, and it got a lot of engagement, so it turned up on my timeline, and I was like, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. I'm catching what you're throwing. No, you guys so cute. Hope to see you this year and Kabu too. Catch my heart, catch my heart, baby. I want to try singing that, but I might not be able to. Catch peak music, yeah. Oh man, speaking of, guys, I'm late for karaoke. But okay, to be fair, I'm going for karaoke on Saturday anyway. I'm joining a friend for their birthday party. Are you boothing again? No, I'm not. I'm not boothing, chat. I wish, but honestly, I'm a bit lazy. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out where is my... Ah, there it is. Okay. How do I... What the heck? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to capture my shoes. Chinese version of Catch is very good. I haven't seen that one. Bro, why is it not capturing? Hold on, I'm trying to set up my karaoke room right now, but stuff is not stuffing. Edit what plans, huh? Edit what plans? Oh, your birthday. Choose. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to capture my Vinian. Okay, let me just restart it real quick. I think this should... I love this model. Look at how pouty she gets. I love it. She's so cute, eh? Look at her. I wish I looked this adorable when I was making faces. Trying to figure it out. I really am trying to figure it out though. Hold on. Eyes so sparkly. I know! Lauder made it super sparkly. I love it. Gotta go rest now. See you, Chrono. Enjoy your rest. Enjoy. How the hecky do I do this? Where's the shoes, bro? 为什么没有? Somehow this version kind of reminds me of the new Garu anime. Oh, cute! Oh, thank you for the water. Hold on, let me drink. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to capture my... Catch my heart. Why is the shoes not capturing, bro? I'm so mad. I think I need to change my background color. How do I change my background color on Binyan? Lauder's truly ahead of our time. Specifically the eyes. Yeah, it's Lauder's art style, chat. My phone dying, must commute home. I'll see you. Oh, we're about to sing song though. Ah, wah, wah. Bro, I cannot for the life of me figure out... Oh, there's a spout to capture right here. Spout to camera, right? Spout, spoot, spooch. Come on, yeah, why cannot? Okay, I maybe it's not window capture. Maybe it's Palea stream when, girl. I don't know. Palea, man. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do this. I'm low-key lost it. Not import item nor window capture. It used to be window capture though. So like, what the heck? Okay, chats. Live out your horse girl dreams. Me? My horse girl dreams? I don't know if I have horse girl dreams. Or is it cowgirl dreams? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna load this first. Okay, I do not know why I can't load my model into this. Binyan. There should be a shoes capture. Oh gosh. Import. Also not late. Okay, I don't know why the spout to capture is not working. There's like so many Binyan ones, but they're all like not what I'm looking for. What the heck? Alright. In that case, never mind. I remember somewhere girls romanticize horseback riding or something like that. What? Where are you getting that information from? That's interesting. Okay, hold. Let me just change the set list. We're going to redo this. Alright, can't seem to figure out why my shoe's not working. So I'm just gonna put it like that, even though it's not ideal, because my effects are not showing properly like this, but no choice, huh? Okay. How do I zoom out? There we go. Okay. Now I can't. You guys can't really. I don't know if the lighting. I can change it or not. Lights. Yeah, never mind. Not gonna play with that right now. I can technically dance with this model. I could. I just haven't figured out how to do that. Okay. Game the music. Alright, guys. This is a real 2.0 treaty debut. Karaoke time. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm gonna alert now. Thank you for leaving us on like a radio. Sayonara. Shiri, Lord Devourer. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't show the full prowess of this model with how it like interacts with the light and stuff. Oh no, I can't seem to import it into my shoes, which is weird. So never mind. Like it's supposed to be a window capture, but never mind. It's okay. No, it's not that. Usually I will import it into this other application where it has all the lighting effects and stuff. But it's not working right now, so I guess that's okay. First song though, yeah. Okay. Okay, gotta get boom 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 boom. Akiraki. Get some songs in here. I would like to sing Catch Catch, but I have never sang it before, so it's gonna be so scuffed. When you transcend the dimension, its physics doesn't work. Yeah, it's not working properly, chat. Oh, what I can do though is I can put the Nico Nico behind me. This Chinese version of Numa Numa. We could do that. Okay, let me try Catch Catch first. It's very high though. Yeah, I try. Okay, I try. I think this is gonna be so scuffed, guys. Hey! Baby, catch my heart, catch a heart. Da 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 da. Baby, da da 哒哒哒哒哒啦哒哒哒哒啦哒哒，不算冷，那么如今就有大人那么冷，然后来哟，虽然有你们对我只也有挽救，但让你莫来。哦，谁唱歌？哦哦，每个晚上哦哦，每个晚上都在都在迷你哦哦，谁在对哦哦，他的有未来。Oh my god, this is so high. Baby, baby. Okay, that's enough. I have been struggling through it, so no. 不怕不怕 yes 不怕不怕 I can. This one I know. I like 不怕不怕 my childhood song, guys. 郭美美 It's still cute. I'm glad you enjoy it. Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ho, Maya ha, Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ho, Maya ha, Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ho, Maya ha, Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ho, Maya ha. Hello， 看我，你在害怕什么？是我错，没能够把自己变得成熟，伤口那么多，已经不怕太痛，没什么。战争以后，我会练成蝴蝶上空，看见蟑螂，我不怕不怕狼，我神经比较大，不怕不怕不怕狼，看见只会让自己而憔悴，马屁也是勇敢表现，一个人睡，我不怕不怕狼，神经有棉被，不怕不怕不怕狼，耶，我再黑我就能看不见，太阳一定就快出现。Hello， 看我，你在害怕什么？是我错，没能够把自己变得成熟，伤口那么多，没地方可以再受伤了，没什么。战争以后，我会练成蝴蝶上空，看见蟑螂，我不怕不怕狼，我神经比较大，不怕不怕不怕狼，两个只会让自己的憔悴，马屁也是勇敢表现，一个人睡也不怕不怕狼，勇气的棉被，不怕不怕不怕狼，耶，我再黑我就能看不见，太阳一定就快出现。Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ho, Maya ha ha, Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ho, Maya ha ha, Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ho, Maya ha ha, Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ho, Maya ha ha， 看见蟑螂，我不怕不怕狼，我神经比较大，不怕不怕不怕狼，但真只会让自己而憔悴，马屁也是勇敢表现，一个人睡也不怕不怕狼，勇气的棉被，不怕不怕不怕狼，耶，我再黑我就能看不见，太阳一定就快出现。耶！ For the 小苹果 things. Oh my gosh. Suddenly all the Chinese classics, eh? I honestly don't sing Chinese songs all that often, but here and there, yes. Okay. Let's see. I'm a bit hungry, honestly. Do we have any songs that can curb hunger? I think a bit difficult. Weird, I can only sing Honey Pinging, bro. Same as Put your vanity. Wait, what's that? Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't know if streamer song list is still song list. Is that working? Ooh, it's not. Hold on. Song list. No, I do not know. I should go and learn it. Booming boba. All of that. Shame there was no awesome arm tracking. Yeah, to be fair, I don't really feel my arms much when I sing also. Oops. Avatar opening. Avatar? Which one? I feel like I'm not as water. More like Avatar narration. What the heck? Huh? Okay, wait, what the heck is this? Why do I have so many songs that I do not know in my streamer song list? What the? Huh? Huh? 为什么? I got so many. I don't remember adding any of these. What? Are you really Hime? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, let me see. What do I know out of here? I do know Daddy Daddy Do, even though it's not very good. It's very low for me, chat. This song is always very low for me. But if y'all don't mind, I don't mind. Okay? Yeah, it's so low, dude. Daddy Daddy Do 欲しいのさあなたのすべてが愛にだからギラギラ燃えてしまいたい I'm trying to find a good in between. Diggy Diggy Hole. Love that song. It's low to me. Drum sounds of your mouth. Boom, boom, boom. 可愛げないキスでワンツースリー目線そらしてずるいよねほたり出す僕の気持ちもて遊ぶみたいで追っかけちゃダメなのは分かってるでも無理さ一度踏み出せば戻れなくて仮面は脱ぎ捨てていけない言葉で遊びがマジになる Thank you Shinji for the 36 months Daddy Daddy Do 欲しいのさあなたのすべてがダメされたらそれでもいいもっと震わせて見せてくれ僕だけに笑顔の裏まで愛にだからギラギラ燃えてしまいたい So low. Okay, I'm going back to my regular register しちゃうならしないののの二度と会えない人だから誤解にくれるのなら恋の日に焼かれたいわざとのテンション流し目が忙しさを刺激するそっと振り返る美しさに心は掴まれて呼吸が止まって遊びがマジになる Sorry I keep jumping registers I can't seem to find one that's comfortable for me today 綺麗なものだけじゃなくていけな願いも止めないでその声が僕を連れていく愛にだからギラギラ燃えてしまいたいあなただけという唇が 優しく微笑むたび飲み込まれていざなわれて未知の世界触れてダリダリドゥ最後まであなたに委ねて変われるなら空でもいいもっと狂わせて見せてくれ僕だけに心が奥まで愛にだからギラギラ燃えて命張ってる夜明けまで For some reason today I can't seem to find the comfortable register for me for this song. Usually I don't struggle so much. Maybe it's been a while, that's why. Welcome Riley! Absolute overseer, welcome in. How are you? If you guys have any song requests, I can try, but I don't know that song. Sorry, Riley. I do have a. Oh, okay. They've locked me into someone else's song list. No wonder. Okay, but if you want to see the songs that I know, here they are. It is full. Thank you so much for the emotes on YouTube. Much appreciated. Secret base I know, but also a struggle. I can try though. Oh no! Where's the egg dog? Oh, there it is. My bad. Also, Shinji, thank you so much for the 36 months. Oh my god, 3 years is crazy. Ooh-ee-ah-ee version. There's an ooh-ee-ah-ee version. What? Huh? Really? I've never heard that one, I think. But... Witch Doctor? You sound great singing lower, thank you. Wait, how does this one go? Ooh-ee-ee-ah-ee, ooh-ooh-ah-ee, ooh-ee-ah-ee-ah-ee. That's just a struggle to translate. 君と夏の終わり空いの夢大きな希望忘れない10年後の8月まで夜のを信じて最高の思い出を Classic, guys. 出会いはふとした瞬間帰り道の交差点で声をかけてくれたね一緒に帰ろう Oh really? 僕は照らく早々にカバンで顔を隠しながら本当はとても嬉しかったよ花火が夜空きれいに咲いてちょっと切なく風が時間とともに流れる嬉しくって楽しくって冒険もいろいろ知ったね二人の秘密の基地の中君と夏の終わり将来の夢大きな希望忘れない10年後の8月のであるのを信じて君が最後まで心からありがとう叫んでたこと知ってたよ涙をこらえて笑顔でさよなら切ないよね最高の思い出を夏休みもあと少しで終わっちゃうからだよと月仲良くして悲しくて寂しくて喧嘩もいろいろしたね二人の秘密の基地の中君が最後まで心からありがとう叫んだってこと知ってたよ涙をこらえて笑顔でさよなら切ないよね ままするよ忘れないでね僕のことをいつまでも二人の基地の中君と夏の終わりずっと話して夕日を見たから星が流れ君の頬を流れた涙ずっと忘れない君が最後まで大きい声で振ってくれたこときっと忘れないだからこうして夢の中でずっと永遠に君と夏の終わり将来の夢大きな希望忘れない10年後の8月まで夜を信じて君が最後まで心からありがとう叫んでってこと知ってたよ涙をこらえて笑顔でさよなら切ないよね最後の思い出を最後の思い出を Lovely song. Painful, but lovely song. Okay, the next request that we have is Bunny Girl by Arasaki. It's slightly lower. I do know the witch doctor. We can add that to the request list. But let me find my Bunny Girl lyrics first. Because this one is a little bit challenging. The timing is like starts right away. So I try, okay, I try. Let me find my backing track first. Arasaki Bunny Girl. Okay. Oops. Accidentally opened the file. Oh, Momo. Is this the instrumental? Okay. Let me just... Okay, let's just do this one. I think this is fine. Ready? That is the wrong one. I think it's this one. Hold on, I was still grasping the lyrics. Hold. Risato. 夜の始まるさバニーガー誰かを座ってすに愛は乾杯伝えらなくても恋の始まるさバニーガー誰かをうがって済んだ君の目をはらんで Okay, I got it. Sort of. Try, okay? It's been a while. Sa, 膝にステップを刻んで仕事帰りの疲れは私とこのグラスにさあ仕事上手すがって世間に対する気持ち私に注いでみない Oh, song's too loud? Oh, sorry. Is that better? Sorry, I realized it was being recorded with another input. Oh, I'm lost. Oh. Where am I? Where am I, guys? Never mind, we'll come in at the chorus, chat. 夜の始まるさバニーが湯沸かせる鼓動に弾き飛ぶカットに愛は乾杯伝えなくなくても恋の始まるさバニーが誰かをうがって済んだ君の目をはらんで Better? Thank you, sorry, I don't usually use this application. A little more. 君の の愛を知ってきれハイになっていて感動去っていて前でなんて言ってさこれくらいがいいんでしょうさあ刻にステップは刻んで君の回路今ではまさにに泣ききらったから Okay, better. Okay, I'm learning to balance the audio on this. Thank you for the feedback. Dun, 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 dun. 君ね揺れれるわバニーガー私はあげるわバニーガー湯沸かされる頃に弾け飛ぶカットに愛は乾杯伝えられるはずよりの始まるさバニーガー誰かをうがって澄んだ君の目をはらんで Hey, thank you for the support, much appreciated. Thank you for being patient with me as well. Ooh. Yahoo! That's funny, girl. We have Witch Doctor as well. I'm sorry, I don't know that song, Riley. But I do have a song list if you want to take a look at what songs I do know. You can try to request from there instead. Okie dokie. Next up, Witch Doctor. This is an old one. I don't know if I'll sing the whole one, but we try, okay? This is a fun one. Witch Doctor. Hold on. Witch Doctor. Sing the whole thing. I'm gonna be scaring people away with this one. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you, bum 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 bum. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you, bum 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 bum. And then the witch doctor he told me what to do. He told me ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Yeehaw! Told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor he gave me this advice. He's saying ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. What a fun song to sing. Hey, welcome, Yuli! Yeah. You've been keeping love from me, just like you were a miser. I'll admit, it wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. I actually don't know how this part goes. Oops. But I do know. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang walla walla bing bang. I don't know if I know this one. Kom Sasser Todd. What? Do you think I would know this one? Is it a common song? Ooh, Yeah. Hooga, 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 hooga. I always will. Bye. Okay, I have no idea where all these callouts come out from. It's in English? Really? Okay, let me look it up real quick. Com Susser Todd. Okay, I see, yeah, but it's an uncommon song. Okay, we'll listen to it. All I can do Wake Me Up When September Ends. Yeah, hold on. Let me listen to this one first. Girl, I don't know this one, I don't think. Alright, no, I might have heard it before, but I don't know if I can sing it. We can try. Why not? Learn new songs, right? Long ass intro. Wow. Da 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 da. Wait, this is based off like a. This is a worship song that it sounds like a worship song I'm familiar with. I let you down. I've been a fool to myself. I thought I could live for no one else. But now, through all the hurt and pain, it's time for me to respect the ones you love me more than anything. Sadness in my heart. Feel the best thing I could do is end it all and leave forever. What's done is done, it feels so bad. Once was happy, now is sad. I'll never love again, my world is empty. Oh, damn. I wish that I could turn back time, 'cause now the guilt is all mine. Can't live without the trust from the ones you love. I know we can't forget the past. You can't forget love and pride, because of that it's killing me inside. Whoa. This is a dark song, eh, chat? But nice. Kind of sounds like so long and goodbye. It all returns to nothing. It all comes tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down. It all returns to nothing. I just keep letting me down, letting me down, letting me down. In my heart of hearts, I know that I can never look again. I've lost everything, everything, everything that matters to me matters in this world. Ooh. I wish that I could turn back time, 'cause now it's all mine. Can't live without the trust from those you love. I know we can't forget the past. You can't forget love and pride, because of that it's killing me inside. This is a reaction stream. Also, what the heck? Okay, I'm pausing it here. It's 7 minutes! 7? Damn, that's a long song. Okay, well, I will have to get used to this song properly. And maybe next time I'll be able to present it proper. Rude by Hearts to Hearts. Oh, I don't know if I can sing that one. Half of it is a repeat or more. Oh, we had one more song request in between. What was it? Wake Me Up When September Ends. Okay. Are we approaching emo hours? Like what? It is a emo songs time chat. Is it emo songs time? I think so. I think we're approaching September. Not what? Not even. It's not even June, chat. What? And this could be a Weezer. What? Mr. Brightside. Oh, Mr. Brightside must be sang with an accent. Wait, suddenly I forget how to sing this. Wake me up when September ends, like my father's come to pass. What the? 7 years have gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. What made me think I could remember how this goes? Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. It's like there but not there. Wake me up when September ends. Y'all are just hearing me do guesswork, chat. I'm too lazy to restart. Well, we'll just have to deal with this. This is my version. The Hime version, which is the one where she's not very sure about how it actually goes. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out the bells again, like we did when spring began. When spring, wake me up when September ends. Actually, I kind of want to live out the days, you know. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Honestly, I feel like I'm singing this really flat, but it's the song that's also kind of flat, you know? Like it keeps going back to the same pitch, same. So I know choice sound a bit robotic, right? Oh no, that's so sad. Oh, the singer's father who passed away. Aww. Sad to hear that. In loving memory, chat. The song sounds like September has added. I think it's better when it's flat. I think it sounds more depressing. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. I just gotta drain all my energy, right? Okay, got it. Like my father's come to pass, 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. It's more draining for me to drain my energy because it doesn't come naturally for me to not emote, chat. I was trying so hard to not emote. Just imagining a working 7-Eleven, 7 days a week job in a dinghy-act. Oh man, that's depressing. I feel like just because you work at 7-Eleven doesn't mean it can't be fun. I've honestly always wanted to work at a convenience store just to see what it's like, you know? Not as a long-term thing, just like an exposure kind of thing.
R.I.P. Daddy in YouTube chat is crazy, but I know where you were coming from. It just reads off different. Hey, Con, welcome in. All right, Mr. Brightside, right? What's the next one? Mr. Brightside's fun. Ish. Mr. Brightside. I don't know if I remember how this goes too, but we're gonna try regardless. Mr. Brightside. Okay, I know how it goes now. All right, right. Coming out of my right, coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick cause we're going back to this one note always. Every line we read off ends right here. My pitch can't change just a little bit. It's taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, cause I'm Mr. Brightside. What does that mean? Does that mean he is very positive? That's kind of cute actually. Mrs. Brightside is such a cute surname. Can you imagine? Mrs. Brightside. I'm coming out of my cage cause I'm an alpha wolf. Want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. Why is he looking at them having... Never mind. I'm not going to question it. I just can't look. It's killing me. They're taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, cause I'm Mr. Brightside. Singaporean, this line. I never. Did you wash your hands after you pee? I never. Did you take a shower before you left the house? I never. All right, anyway. Let's see. Oh, I gotta add that to the set list. My bad. Hold on. Mr. Brightside. Got it. Did you eat my laksa? I never. Funny. Okay. What other song should we sing? I feel like once we hit perhaps the 10th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the 12th song or so. Jane Doe. I don't know if I know Jane Doe. I feel like I've heard it, but I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me listen to it real quick. I've heard it. I've heard it. But I don't know if I can sing it. We can try, chat, but this is my first time singing it, okay? Please be nice to me. I'm also gonna sing with the vocals because I don't know this song like that. Hi, Cool Cameron. まるでこの世界で二人だけみたいだねなんて少しだけ夢を見てしまっただけつましずき明かりあなたの恋指に触れる指さよならもう行かなきゃ何もかも忘れてガラスの上橋のマーク願うごとに血が流れて落ちていくお願いその会社写が通ったので会いに来てねI'm really catching up with that part. Yeah, it sounds depressing, chat. Oh, good night, Blooming Boba. Thank you for joining us. Good night. Bye-bye. Suddenly a male part. I'm like... 靴箱の中隠してリンゴしなき君の肌の空と鳥のようにままよおに色何をしてるのあの世の時代でまたそばにいてよ遊びに行こうよどこにいるのOkay, I guess ガラスの上を裸足のまま歩く痛むごとに血が流れてきて落ちていくお願いその長い足跡をたどって会いに来てまるでこの世界で二人だけみたいだねなんて少しだけ夢を見てしまっただけThat was Jane Doe, or at least our first try at singing Jane Doe. Definitely a song I can learn at some point, just not yet. Yippee, more bunny raws. What? Iris Out. Okay, Iris Out is hard from what I recall. I don't even think I can sing it, but can try. I don't know if I know Boulevard of Broken Trees. I think I've heard it before, but I've never sang it before. We can try. Bro. Jay Lim out here trying to murder my throat. Hello? I can do the behind the scenes, okay? ダメダメダメロームスの中からやめろバカと悪夢もりて誰で誰ラブなグラブときらめき浮くしやダッシュはフィロソフィーこのハリアラスガなプラグライgive you a little so fast and low oh my god 辛いバグでフードそしてどうしたこの俺はどうしたバ 笑いたい溺れそうそうこのだ君のだけ大正解誰誰誰誰誰誰 He's saying darling baby darling that's so cute oh man I need to watch the movie chat I can't even speak Japanese, much less rap Japanese. Hello? I'm gonna vibe. This whole song is a rap chat. Oh, is it? Ooh, me hacks. I can't sing this well yet. But we'll get there one day. I just need to practice. This one I need to practice off stream chat. It's a bit too difficult to like try to catch while on stream. Difficult. Yo, I cannot sing this song properly yet, but thanks for the recommendation. I'll have to practice off stream. Heat abnormal, what is that? Can we just dig a hole? Oh my god. It's a very demanding song. True. We have Animals by Maroon 5 and Diggy Hole in the request chat. What should we do first? I feel like Animals is around where my pitch is at now. Diggy Hole goes all the way down. Okay, so we'll save Diggy Hole for like last. Okay? Can I? Heat abnormal. Oh my lord. Never mind. Baby, I'm praying on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, like animals, moles. Maybe you think that you can hide. I can smell your scent for miles. Just like animals, like animals, moles. Baby, so what you trying to do to me? It's like you can't stop, we're enemies. But we get along when I'm inside you. You're like a drug that's taking me. I cut you out entirely, but I get so hot when I'm inside you. Yeah, you can start over, you can run free, you can find other fish in the sea. You can pretend it's meant to be, but you can't stay away from me. I can still hear you making that sound, taking me down, rolling on the ground. You can pretend that it was me, but no, baby, I'm praying on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, like animals, moles. Baby, you think that you can hide. I can smell your scent for miles. Just like animals, like animals, moles. Baby, so if I run, it's not enough. You're still in my head, forever stuck. So you can do what you wanna do. I love your lies, I eat them up. But don't deny the animal that comes alive when I'm inside you. Yeah, you can start over, you can run free. You can find other fish in the sea. You can pretend it's meant to be, but you can't stay away from me. I can still hear you making that sound, taking me down, rolling on the ground. You can pretend that it was me, but no, baby, I'm praying on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, like animals, moles. Baby, you think that you can hide. I can smell your scent for miles. Just like animals, like animals, moles. Baby, no lie, you can't deny, the beast inside, side. I can't stop cringing. No, girl, don't lie. You can't deny, the beast inside, side. Yeah. Baby, I'm praying on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals like animals knows. Maybe you think that you can hide. I can smell myself on us. Just like animals, animals and animals knows. Baby, I'm no lie, 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 lie. La la la, da 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 da. No girl, don't lie, 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 lie. You can't deny, lie, lie, lie. The decent side, 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 side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ow! Come here, my omega. All right. I think we need to sleep soon because I'm losing it. That was cool. Oh, thanks. You like when I'm a beast? You like when I'm hunting? That's crazy. Okay. Let's see. What is that song that Brett said? Heat Abnormal. Stay Back Kitten. I have two sides as song. That's crazy. Okay, I just want to listen to Heat Abnormal because I don't think I've ever heard it. Old. I'm trying to find the Kaito part. Bro. What? I see why they use Kaito in this part. What the heck? That's crazy. Catchy song though. I have one song in mind. Oh wait, I think you requested, but I don't think I knew it. Hold on. Is it Himawari no Yakusoku? I don't think I've heard this one. I didn't catch a word of that. Same bro. What's this? Doraemon. Doraemon? Is this the Uya?
ないのに自分より悲しむから
Bro, why is this so emo, chat?
辛いのがどっちかわから
很痛嘞，听这个。
ガラクタだったはずの今日が二人なら宝物
For you out here trying to destroy me internally, is it? This song is so sad. Doraemon, stand by me. Heck. I can't, I'll cry. But I'll listen to it off stream. And maybe if I can, I try to learn it. Okay? It's quite a nice song, but itayo. Okay. What's the other song? Beyond Rapping, yeah. Where it's the end narratively. Would cry, 100%. If I watched the movie, I think I would cry. Okay, we diggy hole first, okay? Since Amelia has been requesting. It's okay, now I know, chat. It's okay, we go dig hole to express our emo, chat. This is what real men do when they're emotional. They go dig hole. I'm kidding, please go see a therapist or rely on your friends, chat. Digging fantasies is crazy. What the? Digging fantasies, what? Brothers of the mind, rejoice, swing, swing, swing with me. Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more, hidden in the mountain store. Born underground, sucker from a teat of stone, raised in the dark, the safety of our mountain home. Skin made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. Can we get the pickaxe emojis in the chat right now? If you're joining me in digging some holes. The sunlight will not reach this low, deep, deep in the mine. Never see the blue moon glow. Wolves won't fly so high. Fill a glass and down some meat. Stuff your bellies at the feast. Stumble home and fall asleep, dreaming in our mountain keep. Born underground, grown inside a rocky womb. The earth is our cradle, the mountain shall become our tomb. Face us on battlefield, you will meet your doom. We do not fear what lies beneath, we can never dig too deep. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. The mines, they call for us, chat. We gotta earn that moolah. Keep Hime Toki Incorporation running. Pick up your pickaxes. No slacking. We're about to mine this cave. Born underground, sucker from a teat of stone. Raised in the dark, the safety of our mountain home. Skin made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brothers, sing with me. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. How big's our hole now? Pretty big. I saw like 5 of you at least join me. 15 millimeters wide. Hey, that's kind of small actually. 50 meters deep. Whoa, that's crazy though. What? Oh, damn. No place to plant the feet in that one. Minus 50 blocks down. Nice. Okay. Mining in Minecraft right now. It does give Minecraft vibes. Are we at Bedrock yet? I don't think we are actually. I don't think we are. All right, chat. Thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna sing one last song before we go. I actually streamed longer than I intended to already. Your girl needs to go and eat. I just slept. I need to eat. I need to eat. I need to eat. Okay, let's see. Bedrock is at minus 30. Oh, actually, nice. Encore, encore. Encore, encore. I want to sing this song, but I've never sang this song before. This is a lesbian staple, okay? There was a recent remake of Magnet, so I've been wanting to sing it, even though I've not sang Magnet before. I try, okay? I try. Magnet. Have you guys heard this one? It's a Vocaloid song by Hatsune Miku and Megarine Luka. Yes? Okay, I try, alright, but lesbian. Hi. Let me try to find it. 眩しい日が心の端に灯るいつの間にか燃え広がる熱情私の超不規則に飛び回りあなたの手にみりん分をつけて絡み合う指ほどいて唇からしたいと許されないことならばなおさら燃え上がるの抱き寄せてほしい確かめてほしい間違いだったいんだと回せてキスをして塗り替えてほしい魅惑の時に酔いしれ溺れていたいの And thank you for the 29 months spread 束縛して元を必要として愛しいなら執着の見せつけておかしいのがたまらなく好きなのる行けるとこまで行けばいいよ迷い込んだ心なら簡単に溶けてゆく優しさなんて感じる暇などないくらいに切りかがしゃいてよあの夢じゃなくて紛れのない現実の私たち触れてから戻れないと知るそれでいいの誰よりも大切なあなた夜明けが来ると不安で泣いてしまう私に大丈夫とささやいたあなたも泣いたいたの抱き寄せてほしい抱かしめてほしい間違いがないんだと思わせておキスをして塗り替えてほしい魅惑の時に酔いしれ溺れたい火を伏せてマグロネットのようにたとえいつか離れてもめぐらうの触れていたもろろでくたくてそれで二度誰よりも大切なあなたパンパンパンパンタララランタラララン Ooh, it's a nice song to end off on, in my opinion. Alrighty. Okay. And that will be all for today. Thank you so much for joining. That was a good one to end on. Thank you. Although it's my first time trying it. But I'll get better over a few more tries. Okay, so to do, we are going to have one extra stream this week. So I usually only stream on Mondays and Thursdays. However, this week we are streaming on Sunday night as well. So on Sunday night, I will be streaming the Endix Expo, ENDIX Expo, which is an online expo for games. And it's available on Steam, but it'll only go live on the 23rd of May. So we've been invited to cover the event, or at least explore it. I have explored the event last year as well. So I've decided to do that on a separate stream from my usual ones. Yeah. Watch 2, get 1 more. Buy 2, get 1 free. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. So I'm not sure where to go today. Let me see. Very fun and awesome Hime Karaoke that I first joined. Paul, thank you so much for coming in. I'm super happy that you got to come in and join us for today. Time for Hime to go Kai Kai. Well, Kai Kai from home is not really Kai Kai, is it? I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let me just give a big smile, chat. We're gonna pose for the camera. Ready? Smile. I look so blurred there. Yay! There we go. Little screenshot for SNS. Have a friend doing Beeple, but she's doing birthday month donathon if you need recommendations. Oh, pose for the camera, bow. Okay, I can bow, sort of, with this one. Look, oh, 3D physics. Oh, dang. We out here being 3D. Yo. Typo. Typo. Typo nani? What's you mean? Now I like the audio. Ooh. Which audio? Sure, I don't mind. Wait, does it happen to be Cynthia? Cynthia with an X? Is that the one? I'm seeing like... Ah, okay. Okay. Hi, Hime. Bennings! Hello! Cynthia with a little extra sass and spice on top. I like it. Okay, she's playing with Etin, so I don't mind. I do follow Etin. I have never tuned into Cynthia's streams before. But I do know Etin, so why not? Why not? Okay, since she's having a birthday and all. Okay, Amelia, can I trouble you to come up with a custom rate message just for Cynthia since it's her birthday? Can you help me with that? Or you can just add on to our usual one. That's fine too. My mod is still on the bar. I love it. Eh? Thank you, Amelia. Oh, guys, Amelia also streams in case you didn't know. And Bennings as well. Guys, go and follow all these streamers who are in chat. Bennings, Lauder, Amelia. Half my mods also are streamers. So go and support them, okay? You don't support them. I can't do anything, but it would be really nice if you did. Please support them. Please. This model is also made by Lauder. For those wondering who made my 3D model, she's so cute. Happy birthday, Cynthia Hime. Okay, great. We'll do that one. Dinner good. Yeah, I have some soup and rice to go and eat right now. But yeah, Ben, oh man, I'm so sad. I missed you. I will be looking forward to more of your shorts. That actually sounds so crazy, but you know what I mean, you know? I've been watching Ben's content on TikTok. So you can follow him. He does content on like basic editing stuff, different cuts. I also recently learned there's such a thing called L cuts and J cuts, and they are named like Tetris. It's because they're shaped like that. Oh, okay. Oh, oops. We read it out. Oh no. Oops. Okay. Bye, guys. Goodbye to those on YouTube and TikTok also. See you, Paul. Thank you.